Now this hair is one of my favorite go-to protective hairstyle. It's very cute, it's versatile, and you should definitely give it a try. The installation is easy to achieve with no tangling at the root. Keep watching this video and I'll share the details on how you can achieve this hairstyle. To achieve this hairstyle today, I'll be using Eco Styler gel for my edges. I'll be using Jamaican black castor oil, and this will be to seal the ends of my hair and lock in that moisture. I have my DIY moisturizing hair butter. And of course, don't forget your spray bottle with water and some conditioner for moisture. Next, we have our rat tail comb for parting, as we want our parting to be nice and smooth. Our detangling brush to detangle our hair, of course. So I always have an extra little pot to put my Jamaican black castor oil in there, just because it can get a bit messy. So I just pour out the amount of castor oil that I'm going to be using for this hairstyle. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So guys, let's jump right into this video. So whenever I'm installing mini twists on my natural hair, I always start with blowout hair just to make sure that my hair doesn't get too tangled and it's easy to manage for parting. If you want to see how I achieve this blowout look, kindly check out my previous video. I'll pop a link right up there. Before starting to twist this section here, I'm just going to detangle using my detangling brush. And to add moisture, I'll be using the water and conditioner from my spray bottle. And of course, we need to add some DIY moisturizing butter. And we're just going to be using this tiny amount. And just to mention you guys, if you are somebody that always use a lot of product to achieve a certain hairstyle, you don't need to be using a lot of product. You just need to be using the right product for your hair type, okay? So the first row, I always put 3 twists. I am going to be starting each mini twist by separating a section into half and then split one part into 2 and braid the base of the twist a few inches away from the root, as I'll be slowing this section down so that you guys can have a look. Once I'm satisfied with my braid being far away from the root, whereby I know that my hair won't be tangled, I then rejoin that section that I had split in 2 so that I can end up with 2 even strands, as you can see here that I'm holding up. And now we're going to transition from that braid into a 2-strand twist. And when you start twisting, guys, because you're joining back your hair together, so instead of going clockwise like you normally would when you're doing a 2-strand twist, the first few inches going from braid into 2-strand twist, you want to go anti-clockwise as if though you're doing a rope twist. I'm going to pop a picture as to what a rope twist look like. And the reason you want to start your twist this way when you're transitioning from the braid to the 2-strand twist is because you want your hair to last longer. And also for the hair to not separate when the hair is getting older. Again, once you're a few inches away from where you transition from the mini braid to the mini twist, you can start finishing off the twist loosely like what you would normally do when you're doing a 2-strand twist. And that's basically how you do your twist, guys. And look at the end. We're not going to twist all the way to the end because you don't want your hair to form knots when the hairstyle get a bit old. So you're just going to spray it with a little bit of conditioner and water, and that's where we're going to seal the ends with the castor oil. Like I mentioned before, we're using it to seal the ends off. And look at that. Your curl is nice, juicy, and shiny, and the hair is not clumped up together. And that's exactly what we're aiming for. I'm just going to speed up this section here so we can get through the back of my hair. And I will be showing you guys again so you can have a closer look of what I meant when I said that I split each section into equal half. So that's what I do there, as you can see. So that one section got split into half, and then one of those sections will be split into 2 sections before starting the 3-strand braid and then transitioning into our mini twist.
Believe everything we had was less. We young and naive of me to think she was from your past. Silly of me to dream of one day having your kids. Love is so blind, it feels right when it's wrong. I can't believe I fell for your schemes. I'm smarter than that. Dumb and naive to believe that.
Whatever protective style it is that you are doing with your natural hair, always have it in your mind to moisturize the ends of your hair, because that's the part of your hair that is easily damaged. It gets dry rather quickly, which leads to breakage, split ends, knots, and at the end of the day, you will end up not retaining your length that you have worked so hard for, and you will experience so much more shedding than normal. In the event you're there thinking, oh, my hair is too thin to do mini twists, or it's not going to look good, then you need to stop for a minute and just listen, okay? My hair is not as thick as it looks on camera. I do have thin hair, but let me just enlighten you. With mini twists, that's the beauty about it. When you first do it, it is going to look quite thin and quite threaded, but that's the reason why you keep moisturizing your hair. I would recommend moisturizing your hair every 3 days. That's what I do to retain moisture in my hair. So you use your water and your condition in your spray bottle, and you add some moisturizing cream, and then you seal with some oil. And in a matter of a week, you'll notice your hair starts getting a bit fluffier, and your entire head will look a bit fuller. So have a little faith in the style. It's a really good protective style, okay? So just give it a try and you see how it's gonna look for you. So I've parted off the front of my hair just to get it out of the way and focus more on the back section. And I'll continue to speed this up just so that you guys can just follow me every step of the way and see how this process go along.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want. What you want.
Have a closer look at the back of my head, guys, and if you notice my parting, they're not perfect, but they are clean. And when I say clean, it means that whenever I make a section, I am not taking out pieces of hair from another section to feed into it. As a result of doing this, you will experience matting, and your hair will look a bit messy. And also, when it comes to taking down your hair, you will experience a lot of shedding and breakage. And honestly, this is one of the reasons why I think a lot of people feel like protective style don't work. But it's not because the style doesn't work, it's because we're not installing them properly. Guys, if you are enjoying this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And also, if you have any friends, relatives, and maybe just people that you know that have concerns about how to manage their natural hair, then please feel free to share the link to my channel.
Look like Tyler Berry, but she don't love me, she's too scary. My hope is fun like Jackie Brown. I wanna know if she's too down. Will you be my leading lady? I want a contract, girl, no me.
At this point, I was literally tired, so I had to sit down on my bed for a few minutes to an hour. Word of advice, if you're going to install this hairstyle, make sure that you have yourself a comfy chair, or you're just sitting somewhere where you're comfortable. I just have a really bad habit of standing up long periods. I guess because I'm used to doing it, but it's not the best idea. Get yourself some snacks. Make sure you have a drink next to you, or you can just play something on the TV while you're doing your hair, and you will notice that the time goes by quickly by doing this. So I have now completed the back of my hair, and have a look at that. Like I said in the beginning, I do have thin hair, so it doesn't look that full, but nevertheless, it will get there. So I'm just adding some moisture into my hair by spraying some water and conditioner. And I'm going to be adding some rosemary oil to my scalp and massage that in gently before proceeding to the front of my hair. Just starting off the front of my hair by detangling the ends with my wide tooth comb. Now the parting in the front of your hair, it all depends on you as an individual. But for me, I do love a middle part, so I am doing a middle part here. And just like what I did in the back of my hair, I will be using my spray bottle with conditioner for hydration and of course my DIY hair butter to seal some moisture into my hair.
Crib by the beach like Odell. No, my killers don't tell. Shut down my mark of the New York the shelf.
Whatever hairstyle it is that you're doing in your head, once you get to that front section, do not grip every little hair at the front, leave them out. Because by doing this, you cause a lot of tension to the front of your head, and this can lead to hair breakage, shedding, and even damage to the point that you have permanent loss of your edges, also known as traction alopecia. And traction alopecia is really, guys, I'm pretty sure that you've come across um, others or maybe even your own self that you find that the front of your hair it's going all the way to the back and you have that large gap there of baldness or little patches, and this is from a lot of tension. So if you pay attention to my videos, it's not just about teaching you how to do things, it's also educating you as to why you don't do things a certain way. Because we're trying to prevent baldness here and just enhance the overall health of our hair and to retain length. So just pay attention to these key points that I bring across in my videos.
No, what you do to me, between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See, no one else can like you do. That's why I spend my life with you. I wanna please you any way I can. I wanna share my world, don't you understand? Love is a one in a million. It goes on and on.
I swear my cat watches everything that I do. That's just typical Bella. Look at her eyes following me every movement that I make. And she loves the hair. So I finally made it to the last section of my hair. If you are like me, guys, and after blow drying your hair, you notice that the ends get a bit frizzy, just use your wide tooth comb or your detangling brush and detangle that bad boy before you continue to finish your hairstyle because you want to make this process as smooth as possible.
We are sit the henny for the day, baby. Bad man, we no stray, baby. Oops, I done fell for your way, baby. I know, girl, but you don't know from the first time I seen your love, you got me, baby. Even though, girl, I know that I will fall for you, you got.
One eternity later.
So I'm finally finished installing my mini twist, guys, and I'm just gonna hydrate my hair again using my spray bottle with conditioner and water before adding some essential rosemary oil. And if you haven't tried mini twist in your natural hair, I really do hope that this video inspired you to give it a try. And just keep in mind, don't expect the same results as other people because each person is different. Our hair texture, it's different. So just to shed a little light on this hairstyle, it can last between 2 to 6 weeks based on my personal experience. But like I said, it's all dependent on your hair type and texture and the products that you choose to use when installing this hairstyle. So thank you guys so much for watching and hope to see you in the next video. Bye.